You ever had one of those days where you think, surely, this is a prank? That was me at the airport, 6 a.m., running on zero sleep, rolling up to TSA in my wheelchair when this woman in a flowery blazer and HOA name tag literally steps in front of me and says, "Nice act, you're not even disabled." Yeah, that happened. Let me back up a sec. My name's Marcus, 37 Gulf War vet, partial spinal damage. And yeah, I don't look disabled to folks who think disabilities come with flashing neon signs. I was flying to Denver for a veterans advocacy event. I get to security like always, pull out my ID. And before the TSA agent even reaches for it, this woman, Karen, because of course her name's Karen, shoves her oversized tote in front of my wheels and says, "He's skipping the line, faking it. I've seen him walk before. I swear." For a second I thought maybe she was confusing me with someone else. But no, this was personal and weirdly familiar. Turns out, small world, this same Karen is the president of the HOA in my cousin's neighborhood. She's been fined 3 times for trying to ban visible mobility aids from front porches. Class act, right? Anyway, TSA steps in. Thank God the officer on duty, Officer Diaz, is cool. He asks me calmly if everything's okay. I say, "Not really, sir. I just got accused of fraud by a stranger in an airport." Karen's still ranting, waving her phone around like she's making a citizen's arrest. "I'm just trying to protect the system from scammers," she yells. And then, here's the twist, this woman in line behind me, probably mid-60s, wearing a Navy widow's pin, speaks up. "Ma'am, I served in the military for 20 years. He's not faking anything. And even if he were, you don't get to be judge and jury just because you have a clipboard and the bad attitude." You could hear a pin drop. Officer Diaz calls over a supervisor. Karen refuses to show ID. She starts filming me, claims I'm threatening her. TSA footage later shows her trying to yank my chair backward when I rolled an inch forward. That's when security said, "Enough." She was escorted out, screaming about lawsuits, the Constitution, and something about fake disabilities ruining America. The kicker: she got arrested right outside the terminal, charged with disorderly conduct and discrimination under the Air Carrier Access Act. Guess someone forgot airports have federal rules and lots of cameras. Me, I got wheeled to my gate by the same widow who spoke up. Her name was Marlene. We talked for 20 minutes about her husband, Vietnam, and how dignity isn't something you scream about, it's something you show. I made it to Denver, gave my speech, and opened with, "You never know who's watching. Sometimes angels wear navy pins." And Karen, last I heard, she's banned from that airport indefinitely. But the real story isn't about her. It's about what happens when regular folks stand up. When one voice in a crowd says, "That's enough." So now I gotta ask, what would you do if someone blocked a wheelchair at the airport and said, "You're faking it"? Drop your thoughts below, right or wrong. Let's talk about what justice looks like when no one expects it, and how one act of cruelty can be shut down by simple human decency. If this made you think, or made you mad, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and let's keep these stories rolling.